Okay, this is the third time I'm trying this recording. Welcome back to the 100-Line Last Defense Academy. Ooh-wee! Here we are. We're going back in the timeline. We got two endings last time. We're going back to, what was it, day 73, and seeing who we're going to spend time with. It'll be 1 o'clock soon. I checked my clock. It was only a few minutes away from the time Hiriko had told me to meet her. It was past midnight, so technically the date had already rolled over to day 74. Not that it really matters what day it is, so long as I'm on time. Hiriko was probably waiting for me in the cafeteria. The invitation had been kind of sudden, but I had no reason not to go. Still feeling a little conflicted, I got up and slipped out of my sleeping area when... Nozomi? What are you doing up this late? I just got back from the bathroom. Why are you still up, Takumi? I just wanted to move around a little. With all the sleeping I've been doing lately, I'm not very tired right now. Oh, good. Okay. I felt like it was best that I kept my meeting with Hiriko a secret. Oh, okay. If you can't sleep, do you want to stay up with me? I've been wanting to talk to you for a while now. You have? You promised to tell me what happened between you and me and your future someday, remember? I guess I did say that. It's not fair for you to be the It's not fair for you to be the only one who knows all these secrets. I want us to be on equal footing.
I want to know everything there is to know about the relationship between you and me.
I wanted to tell Nozomi about Karura, there was no denying that. And here was my chance. Shouldn't I take it? She wanted to know, and I wanted to tell her. There was no reason to hold anything back now. On the other hand, Hiriko was still waiting for me. I never actually said I'd come, but can I really just stand her up? After thinking it over, I decided... Alright, so we're gonna spend time with Nozomi. So yeah, it's 8:35. I tried recording even earlier, but Rosie was being a little obnoxious. Right now I want to keep talking to Nozomi. Sorry, Hiriko. I'll go to the cafeteria after I'm done here. Okay, I'll tell you. I don't think you'll believe me. That's fine. Will you hear me out? Of course. Oh, but maybe we should go somewhere else. Yeah, you're right. Everybody's asleep. Why don't we take a walk outside? Sounds good to me. We need to be quiet so we don't wake them up. A million words ran through my head as I made my way up the stairs with Nozomi. How do I even broach the topic of Karura Kashamiya? Would she believe me if I told her that the two of them were the same person? I hope the sky's clear tonight. Do you think they could see us from the satellite if we waved? Nozomi is walking beside me and smiling innocently while I was agonizing. There's no sense in trying to dress up what I want to say. Even if she won't believe me, I should just lay it all out. I just made up my mind when... Hey, did you hear something just now? Huh? Is someone here? I quickly looked around, but the midnight hall was pitch black and silent. Sorry, I must be imagining things. Let's hurry. Yes. I had a bad feeling about all this, so I tried to speed up, but the very next moment... Eek! Nozomi, run! This way! Yep. Yo, he's catching up. What the hell? Why are you so slow, Nozomi? No! It's no good. At this rate, they're gonna catch us both. Nozomi, let's split up. I'll try to lead the killer away. Takumi, you can't do that. We don't have time to argue, just go. Alright, but be careful. I managed to stay one step ahead so far, but now the killer had me cornered. It couldn't get any worse than this. There's nowhere left to run. I'll have to make my stand here. Preparing to attack, I reached for my infuser, but... my vision blurred as my body went flying down the stairs. Okay, this is where the impact caused my head to slam against the wall, and I started to black out. I'm fading fast. Gotta keep my eyes open. I managed to refocus my vision, just in time to see the power saw coming down at me. This feels familiar. I wasn't sure why, but despite my many encounters with the killer, I hadn't been killed yet. So I'm sure things will work out this time. Somehow. So why did he kill me there? What? Oh, day 74. How long had it been since then? I'd lost all sense of the passage of time. I still couldn't believe that the boy laid out in front of me was dead.
Why? Why you too, Takumi?
No matter how much I questioned him, he didn't answer.
He's really dead.
We'd separated while we were running from the killer late last night. I went looking for Takumi later. Okay, this doesn't make sense. And when I found him on the landing of the staircase, he was unrecognizable.
Takumi. No. No. No!
I never should have invited him out. If I hadn't, he might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Takumi. I'm so sorry.
I cried non-stop over his cold, dead body. My tears had dried by the time the others came looking for us. But when night fell again, so did my tears. Exhausted from crying, I eventually fell asleep.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 75th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school.
Huh? I must have fallen asleep. When I woke up, I discovered myself curled up in bed, still wearing my clothes. My eyes were swollen and sore from crying all day yesterday. If I keep crying like this, everyone's going to worry about me. I need to pull myself together. I'll wash my face and then go to the cafeteria. I need to talk about what happened. When I arrived at the cafeteria, everyone was already there eating breakfast. Oh, Lady Nozomi, are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm fine now. Thanks for asking, Kyoshika. Are you interested in sampling my dear sister's special du jour? It'll perk you right up. It's an energy-boosting parfait made of liver, fermented soybeans, grated yams, and topped with chocolate-covered bananas, fresh out of the kitchen. I appreciate the thought, but I'll just have something light this morning. I got some fruit and yogurt and sat at the table with everybody. Yeah! Can we talk about the killer yet? I want to hear about it so bad that I woke up this morning absolutely miserable. Darami, really? No, it's fine. I came planning to talk about it. If you feel like you're ready, Nozomi. Actually, it seems you weren't the only ones who saw the killer that night. Really? Who else saw them? Mistress Hiriko and Shoma, apparently. No fair! I want to see the killer too! I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, but when I stepped out into the hall, I heard someone running. And it was dark, so I couldn't really see, but they were wearing all black and holding a power saw. Yes, and after that, Sir Shoma came to get the rest of us. I was off on my own at the time. I saw the killer in the hall by the cafeteria. I went after them, but they lost me. And while I was looking, I heard you scream, Nozomi. Everyone came running to where you were, but Takumi, he was already... I tried to explain in as much detail as possible what happened to us that night. Since we got separated, I wasn't sure what Takumi's final moments were like. I had no idea where the killer ran off to either. Dang, nobody even saw where the killer went? That's the most important part! There's nothing we can do. We didn't even find any clues. Takumi's cause of death was blood loss due to his wounds from the power saw. Is that correct, Yugamo? Huh? Oh, yeah. I believe the murder weapon is exactly what everyone reported they saw. Are we going to die too? How do we fight against this killer? The killer is human, but inhuman. No matter how many times I kill them, they won't stay dead. None of it makes any sense. What the heck, man? You're freaking me out. Yeah, just a little quote from somebody somewhere. Anyway, it's dangerous for us to be alone. We should probably travel in groups from now on. Yeah, I think that'd be for the best. Let's make sure we're keeping a close eye on each other at all times. I'm confused too, Hiriko. We swore we would stick together to avoid further casualties. But the reality that awaited us was all too cruel. The killer took their time attacking us, almost as if they were mocking us. Those of us still alive huddled together, overwhelmed by despair. And soon we had reached day 98 in a cold, empty world. What time is it now? I looked at a nearby clock to see it was already past 1 in the morning. Another sleepless night. I haven't been getting any sleep lately. When I think about the killer appearing out of nowhere, and then my friends getting murdered one by one, I feel like I'm losing my mind. The only ones left now are Tsubasa, Shoma, Kiyoshika, and me.
Please, someone help us.
What is it? My heart did a somersault when my doorbell suddenly rang. Who could be here this late at night? Opening the door might be dangerous. I mulled over whether I should go to the door or not when... Hey, Nozomi, are you awake? Do you mind letting me in? That voice... Tsubasa? I slowly and warily opened the door. Standing there was... Tsubasa, alone and anxious looking. What's the matter? Did something happen? Sorry, I know it's late. It's just... I'm scared to be alone. Can I sleep with you? What do I do? Do I let her in? We'd all been keeping to ourselves lately. The series of murders had us beginning to suspect even our friends. But I didn't get the sense that Tsubasa was acting suspiciously, and I was so lonely that I just wanted to be around someone for a change. Yeah, of course. I couldn't sleep either. Yay! Thank you. I'll be coming in then. Oh, I brought some snacks. Want to share? This is just like a sleepover. Let's chat until we get tired. We spread the snacks across the bed and started to talk about random things. Our favorite candy stores in the TRC, our horoscopes, our favorite TV shows, places we wanted to visit. We were so engrossed in our conversation, I was able to forget my constant stress and anxiety for a while. When was the last time I laughed like this? Before I knew it, it had gotten quite late. Wow, look at the time. Should we get some sleep soon? Yeah. Since you're here, I feel like I might finally get some decent sleep. Me too. I've been so scared every night because of the killer. Let's do this again tomorrow. I matched Tsubasa's innocent grin and nodded in agreement. I'll make the bed so you can use the bathroom for... What was that sound? Wasn't that you? No, I didn't do anything. What? Suddenly, we heard the sound of someone rattling the doorknob. So someone's here. Maybe one of the others got too scared to sleep too. Let's wait and see. It's locked, so we should be fine. We huddled together, holding our breath and silently staring at the door. Are they gone? After a brief silence, we held our hands to our hearts, relieved the eerie sound was gone. Maybe we should check, just in case. It could have been some kind of emergency. Tsubasa approached the door, but just then... I heard a power saw. Are they trying to break the door down? It's the killer. They're coming for us. There's only one way to escape. The window. Tsubasa, this way. We need to run. Right. We escaped through the window and ran straight for the inside of the school. We need to hide somewhere, quick. Barely avoiding tripping over our own feet, we frantically rushed down the stairs, just as we were looking for a place to hide. Eek! Suddenly they were behind us, the killer, power saw at the ready. No, this can't be happening. Nozomi, run! Relentlessly pursued by the killer, we fled into the metal shop. Let's hide in here. We hid in the darkness, stifled our breath, and curled up into little balls. I could feel Tsubasa's body trembling. My heart felt like it was about to burst. We jumped at the sound of footsteps coming down the hall. Please, please, just go past us. I prayed desperately as I clung to Tsubasa. I held my breath, hoping we wouldn't make any noise that would give us away. Just then... Yeah! No, they found us! The killer spotted us and stood with their power saw at the ready. No, stay back! We quickly tried to put some distance between us, but there was nowhere to run. I need to keep Tsubasa safe. I was just about to stand up to protect her when... I'll hold them off. Run, Nozomi! Tsubasa? Tsubasa suddenly grabbed a hammer from the workbench and lunged at the figure in the black suit. The killer hesitated for a moment, then easily dodged her attack. Tsubasa, get back! I'll help! There's no way I'm going to leave her alone. I need a fight with her. In a panic, I grabbed something that seemed like it would work as a weapon, then faced the killer. But before I could even get ready to strike... Oh... My vision was instantly soaked in red. The scene in front of me left me unable to speak. Tsubasa collapsed, slashed by the power saw. Blood gushed out of her as I watched helplessly. With a horrible gurgle, a large quantity of blood spewed from Tsubasa's mouth. Huh? For some reason, the killer lowered their power saw, and left without sparing me so much as a glance. What's happening? Shouldn't they come for me next? More importantly...
Tsubasa, hold on! I'll get you to the revive-o-matic right away!
I hurried to lift up her body, but...
Me... stay... alive... Tsubasa! Tsubasa! No!
The life drained out of Tsubasa's face, and I felt her body slowly go limp. I managed to carry her blood-soaked body to the revive-o-matic, but it was too late. There was no bringing her back. Time passed and night fell on day 98. I explained to the others how Tsubasa had been killed right after it happened. The atmosphere was somber, all of us struggling to find the words to say. But it was possible the killer might show up even as we sat here in silence. I lifted my head with resolve. I want us to just assume the killer isn't one of us for a minute. Because we need to discuss the things we still don't understand about them. Right. Why does the killer methodically kill one person at a time, even if there are others present? Yeah, that's what happened with me and Tsubasa. Ima and Kako are the only exceptions. The killer could have easily killed me, but they only went after Tsubasa. And Artemi once said that the killer enjoys the thrill. Maybe they're doing it for fun. Is it possible they're an invader? There's no comprehending their logic. If they were, I think the school's defense system would have set off the alarm. And even if they managed to get past it somehow, wouldn't an invader be more inclined to kill us all off at once? I doubt the killer is an invader, but that just brings us right back to our first question. Who's doing this? We're the only three left. We can't exactly split up to go looking for clues. That reminds me, I picked this up in the hallway earlier. Is that the organic life detection device? Tsubasa must have dropped it while we were running from the killer. I see. I suppose this makes it a memento now. The number it showed used to be so large. Feeling tearful, I took it from Kyoshika and flipped the switch, but then... Huh? The number on the display was 5. Oh, what does it mean, 5? It counts the killer in hiding, so it should be the survivors plus 1, right? There's 3 of us and 1 killer, which means... anything but 4 doesn't make sense. Since when has there been another person here? Maybe it's broken. Maybe someone came back to life? Perchance! Well, let's go see. We immediately headed for the morgue and counted the bodies of everyone stored there. But no matter how many times we recounted, it was clear no one had come back. We even ran a test on the organic life detection device and made sure it wasn't broken. But then, what could be happening here? Time marched on, indifferent to our growing confusion. The intruder alert began blaring just as the sun was rising on day 99. There was no telling how long the 3 of us would be able to hold out, but I hadn't forgotten Tsubasa's last words.
Me stay alive.
Even if I end up as the only one left, I have to fight until the very end. I balled my hand into a tight fist and stepped into the war room. And it's time for the final battle. And it's ridiculous that a walking dumpster fire like me survived this long, but I'll fight as best as I can until the bitter end. I've long since made up my mind as well. Let's go, Holy Jumanji Sword! I've not a shred of regret in this life of mine. Wait, before we do this, there's something I have to show you. I pulled out something I'd prepared beforehand. What's that? It's a bioweapon for fighting commanders. Tsubasa and I worked on it together. Tsubasa had approached me for help before Takumi was killed. I think maybe it all started when Yukamu told us about the commander's DNA cells. The chaos caused by the killer delayed our progress, but we got our trump card ready in time for the final showdown. We should be able to do some serious damage to Veshnas with this. We can't waste it. Lady Nozomi, we owe you and Lady Tsubasa. We shall graciously accept your kindness. Let's go. Time to show those invaders what we're made of. Weird team. Do we actually get to do a battle? Whoa. Okay. I'm game for trying it. So, I mean, it's really just the Kyoshika show. And then we have to use Shoma, because we have Shoma. I'll play it.
Let us begin. Flash! 2 arms! Yeah! Let us begin. Banzai! Onward! Hiya! My apologies.
Don't expect much from me. Maybe this will do something. I'll try not to run away. Here I go. My allergies.
I'm good to go. I've got your back.
It's more than trash. Like I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Two arms! Yeah! I've got you! Leave it to me.
I'll try not to run away. And this is all I can manage. Sorry, you have
Onward.
to clean up my mess.
Flash!
Okay.
I can't move!
Well, that's mean.
Time for action. I've got you.
You
Thank you
have
very
my
much.
thanks. Let us begin. Leave it to me. I'm stronger than ever. Onward! Banzai! Let us begin. Nen nen! Leave it to me. Two arms! Yeah!
I can do this much. Oh! Sorry!
Let us begin.
Ah!
Onward! Nen nen! Two arms! Flash! My apologies!
Don't expect much from me. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Cool.
That's...
Don't think I'll grant you an easy death. Your power and the power of the Second Coming are mine. I shall devour all.
I can beat you.
Wicked invaders! Repent your evil ways before your new god!
It's Vechnus. Hi, Vechnus.
I'll try not to run away.
Let us begin. This is my true power!
I've got this. I'll help.
I'm indebted to you. Two arms! Yeah! My power! Onward! You've left yourself open! I've got you! Let us begin. Hiya! My apologies. Onward. Flash!
I'm prepped and ready. I've got you.
You have my thanks. Two arms! Onward. This is my true power!
Time for action. All good.
I'm indebted to you.
Ugh! It's more than trash
Leave it
like
to
me
me.
deserves.
Hiya! Two arms! Nen nen! My apologies. Leave it to me. Flash! Two arms! Yeah!
Okay, wow. I got her below half in one turn. Kyoshika's so good, dude.
You're all more bullheaded than I could have imagined. Know your place. invaders!
They must have known Kyoshiko was that good.
How pathetic. Coming back to life after getting killed again and again. But so be it. It would be a disappointment if you died too easily. I will send you to hell again and again until I've had my fill.
Now detransformed, Veshnus looked entirely at ease, seemingly enjoying toying with us. She was fully convinced the invaders would win. Her guard is down. Now's her chance to turn the tables.
Let me savor the sight of your faces as they become contorted in despair.
Not on my watch!
What's that sound?
Activated the device, expelling a massive quantity of poison that had rained down on Veshnus' body.
What is this? I cannot move!
It worked! The poison worked!
You invader scum! What have you done to me?
Lady Nozomi! Now is the time to finish her! No need, Kyoshika. With that much poison in her system, she's...
You dare kill the great...
12,000. Hooray! We did it. We beat the invaders. I'm still having trouble believing it. I was surprised Veshnus went down in such a disappointing manner. But all that's left is to go to the artificial satellite tomorrow, and everything will finally be over, right? Yeah, we saved all the people up there. That being said, we couldn't truly celebrate. Between the deaths of our friends and knowing the killer was still hiding somewhere, we had a lot of complex emotions weighing us down. Even still. We just have to get through one more day. According to what Takumi told us on day 100, tomorrow, there will be a final assault launched from the school. We need to stay alive for the sake of humanity. We need to get away from the killer. Finally, we made it to the morning of day 100. Soaking up the light from the sun high up in the blue skies, I quietly looked out from across the school grounds. We needed to get down to the schoolyard as soon as possible, to check on the escape pod if nothing else. Takumi said that missiles would be launched on day 100, but things seem the same as ever. No sign of any missiles. Oh wait, everybody over there. Pointed to the top of the school building. There were several huge missile turrets jutting out of the roof.
Are those turrets? Are the missiles charged with undying flames going to come out of those?
Yeah. When the school shifts into attack mode and fires the missiles, all of the invaders will be killed.
They look so sinister. By the way, where's that escape pod he mentioned? It was just then that an announcement rang out all around us.
An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
Oh, look there.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily. Please depart immediately after boarding the escape pod. Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
It's just like Sir Takumi said. And there really is a way for us to escape. And if we get on that thing, we'll be saved. Suddenly, the faces of all the friends we lost flashed through my mind. Sorry for leaving you behind. We'll take all of your hopes and dreams with us. Okay, let's leave this planet and head for the artificial satellite. Onward! We carry the hopes and dreams of humanity with us! The very second we started walking toward the escape pod. The killer was suddenly right in front of us, their power saw roaring. You're kidding. Right now? Your time has come, villainous killer. I will punish you for your crimes. Oh, wait, they're headed for the escape pod. Please, no! Unconcerned with us, the killer began to hack and saw at the escape pod, tearing it apart. What? We must stop them! No, Kiyoshika, if you get too close, you'll be killed. But the escape pod... It's already too late. The pod can't launch like that. At this rate, when the missiles launch, well... No, are we destined to die here like the others? We have no way to stop the missiles, and the killer will probably get us first anyway. In that case... Everybody, over here! Lady Nozomi! Run, quickly! The school bus. Don't tell me we're going to use this to escape. If it's between this or being murdered, I'll take my chances. Alright, let's get as far away as possible. I am Kiyoshika Magadori, the swordswoman who never says die. I'll struggle until my last breath. The decision made, we boarded the bus. I sat in the driver's seat, started the engine, and firmly gripped the steering wheel. I slammed on the gas and we cut through the schoolyard at a ferocious speed.
I'm taking us through the wall of fire!
Verily, if we cross the wall, the killer won't be able to follow us.
Eek! Nozomi! They're right in front of us!
Hold on tight, you two.
Without hesitating, I floored it. There was a violent impact and the killer went flying. The school bus kept moving through the schoolyard at a breakneck speed.
Did we get them?
Yes! There's no way the killer came away from that unscathed.
Huh? Wait! What's that sound?
Suddenly, there was a dull sound from the roof of the bus. The next moment...
They punched through the roof?
The killer was mere feet away, in the back of the bus, power saw in hand. What do I do? The wall of fire is right in front of us. If I hit the brakes now, we'll get caught in a missile launch. But if I don't stop, the killer will get us instead. What should I do? What the fuck is this ending? What now? That's a Nozomi choice. Floor it! There's a lot more sauce on these endings than I thought there was going to be. I can't stop here, which means I'm just going to have to take a chance. I pressed down harder on the gas. The engine growled as the bus sped up. The bus raced ahead, barreling towards the wall of fire. There was a concrete barrier in the way, but I didn't let up on the gas.
Nozomi! What are you doing?
Get down and hold on tight, guys!
I pressed the pedal down as far as it would go. The concrete barrier came closer and closer until...
We're going to hit it!
The bus slammed head-on into the barrier, violently rocking the vehicle and bringing us to a sudden stop. The momentum was enough to launch the killer forward, and then... The killer flew through the windshield and was thrown toward the undying flames. With horrible cries of agony, the killer burned to death in the flames without us ever knowing who they really were. After abandoning the now destroyed bus, we wandered around outside the wall of fire. We had no destination. We were just trying to get somewhere far away. I wonder how much longer until the missiles launch. I have no clue. It could be in a minute, it could be in an hour. But what I do know is that if we give up now, we don't stand a chance.
Truly, it's game over if we resign ourselves now.
That's right. Maybe there's some kind of bomb shelter or something around.
Let's go. Even if the missiles launch in 1 minute, moving is better than doing nothing.
Yeah, we're together until the end, guys.
We just kept on walking forward. There was no telling what would happen, but even so, there was nowhere to return to, so I never looked back. Damn. The three of us. What an unlikely duo. Or trio, sorry. Alright. Alright, let's see what happens if we, don't floor it. Everyone knows flooring it's the right choice. I was not expecting this to take almost an hour. I have to stop the killer. I immediately slammed the fire extinguisher button and stood up from my seat. I tackled the killer with all my might. Hello? Controller?
Lady Nozomi! Run, please!
No! Nozomi!
The two of us were flung off the bus and into the schoolyard, our bodies still entangled. A sharp pain ran through us as we hit the ground. Still, I managed to muster the strength to get up. I saw the school bus on the horizon, passing through the wall of fire. Thank goodness. Kyoshika and Shoma managed to get out safely for now. Now if they can just find somewhere to take refuge, far away from here. Did the killer faint? Maybe they hit their head when they were thrown from the bus. They were laid out flat on the ground. Their power saw had fallen out of their hand and landed somewhere far off.
This is the person who killed everyone.
I fearfully stretched out my hands and placed them on the murderer's helmet. Who are you? Why did you do this to us? Desperately trying to stop my hands from shaking, I slowly pulled off the strange headgear. Oh, we're not gonna see.
No way!
As soon as I tried to speak, I felt a violent, piercing pain jolt through my side. I've been stabbed? My side burned like it was on fire. I felt the blood trickling out of me. As my vision began to dim, I locked eyes with the killer as he stared down at me.
Why?
I pathetically croaked out the question, but all I got in return was silence. He didn't say a word, simply looking down at me with a look I've never seen on anyone's face before. Why? Why? I couldn't form the words to ask the question any longer. Suddenly, I stopped feeling pain. Stopped feeling anything. I was starting to fade. Please, let Kyoshika and Shoma survive somehow. I felt my tears spill down my cheeks as my consciousness faded into a deep, endless darkness. Okay. But who was it? It was you. Ending 69. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna make this a half episode. So, when we come back next time, we'll do this. Who knows how many endings are behind this. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye, Onara!